Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. This is your dude. This is your boy, Black Ice 73. This episode right here, I'm talking about Illinois sitting that icky. Illinois, the people of the great state of Illinois, they can they can buy weed from the store, legal. Man, they said the first day weed was legal in Illinois. They had lines wrapped around the corner. They said on the second day of legal record marijuana sale, people lined up January the 2nd, 2020 outside of Midway Dispensary in Chicago neighborhood. Man, Illinois done made weed legal. Okay, let me get to it. This customer spent almost $3.2 million on legal weed in Illinois on the first day of recreation marijuana sale Wednesday, marking one of the strongest showing of any states in the history of pipe legalization. Illinois is the 11th state to legalize recreation weed, and only Oregon had a comparable first day performance. The state also brought in 3.2 million in sales in one day. Mm. This is particularly impressive when you consider the long wait, supply shortage, and sky-high prices of product available at a limited numbers of dispensaries open. Cannabis research firm Field Group said of Illinois in an email. 37 dispensaries started selling recreational weed Wednesday in Illinois, including 9 in Chicago. As lines stretched around blocks and through neighborhoods, dispensaries handed out free coffee, donuts, and pizza to people waiting in the cold. The state said customers, many of whom were eager to take part in the end of marijuana prohibition, made more than 77,000 purchases of dispensaries. They said some dispensaries were so busy they had to turn customers away on Wednesday, and many was greeted with dozens. Many was greeted with dozens, and in some cases hundreds. And most customers Thursday morning. Many dispensaries are limiting how much customers can buy because of statewide product shortage. The dispensary was expecting long lines, said Christopher McLeod, a spokesperson for Illinois Supply and Provision, which had dispensaries in Carnegie and Springfield. This is probably even more than what they anticipated in terms of demand. Illinois Supply and Provision Service about 3,000 people at both of its dispensaries Wednesday. That's a tenfold increase from what the store served on a very good day. When they was medical only, McLeod said, the Collinville store was the only dispensary selling recreational marijuana in St. Louis area. McLeod said he talked to customers there who had come from Missouri, Iowa, Kentucky, and Wisconsin. Consumers are expected to spend $420 million at Illinois dispensary this year. Bradford Group predict in 2023 marijuana sales in the state could reach $1.3 billion, rivaling sales in Colorado. Overall, U.S. cannabis sales are expected to reach $22.7 billion by 2023, including 16.8 billion in recreation sale. There's some damn weed smoking people in this darn country, man. We got a whole bunch of hippies. It's some hippies. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that stuff. But there's some hippies down there in Chicago. I think Chicago is what the second largest city in the United States. I think it's second. But then you got it's not just Chicago, it's the whole state of Illinois. These people out there smoking weed. I wonder if they're gonna do it with the drug test too. 'Cause I guess you can't hit them on the drug test when you don't make it legal. Like you can't drug test nobody for alcohol because it's illegal. No, them people need to find out before they go out there. Yeah, man, be on a break. I don't think I'm going back in there, dog. I don't think I'm going back in there. I had some real sticky icky. Yep. They're gonna be the smoking area is a whole different darn word now. Oh man, the cigarette smokers ain't gonna be out there. Yeah, no man. No. Ain't no the break time ain't over with. They're gonna be out there smoking weed like yo man. What is 30 minutes, man? 30 minutes lead to an hour. An hour lead to 2 hours. And 2 hours lead to the end of the day. So why we go back with 30 minutes, man? When we have 6 more hours to work. I ain't stand that jump, man. I'm going home. That's my interpretation of a weed smoker. But they say in Michigan, the only other Midwest state that allowed legal weed, people spent 221,000 on the first day of sale. But only 3 dispensaries were ready to go when the sale started there. So I guess they're saying Chicago win. I mean Illinois won by default. I said, hey, I won because we ain't have that many dispensaries open. But only 3 dispensaries were ready to go. Chicago had 15 or something like that. Illinois had 15. I don't know why I keep on saying Chicago. Chicago need to be a state by itself. I know at one point Illinois was trying to make Chicago a state by itself. They weren't trying to cut Chicago off. They're like we spending too much money just for that darn city. So they were trying to cut Chicago out of Illinois. Illinois was a lot more ready to go. Open on day one, said Andrew Freeman, co-founder of Freeman and Kush. Illinois' first day of sale fell on New Year Day, a vacation day for many who have had more time to wait in the hours-long line that informed at marijuana shops. Additionally, Illinois is more populated than some Western states. Marijuana sales during the first week in Colorado in 2014 accounted for 5 million, according to Bridgeford Group. Washington's first week brought in 2 million. Illinois not relaxed tax revenue. Illinois has not relaxed tax revenue figure for Wednesday. Marijuana taxes vary by products and by THC content, which is displaced on packages. Marijuana infused products will be taxed at 20%. All other marijuana with 35% THC or less will be taxed at 10%. And marijuana with THC content higher than 35% will be taxed at 25%. So what it mean? I know what it means, but I guess it like Newport. I guess $5 or $7 and call $10. I don't know. For the people in Illinois, if you want the good stuff, 35 cent TAC, you got to pay 25%. For y'all who don't know how to do the 25%, multiply 0.25 multiply 0.25 by the cost of the marijuana you about to buy. Whatever you come down with, that's what you got to pay. Yeah, how much you got to pay with your percentage. 0.25 add multiply. That's what you got to pay. So you marijuana smoking people, they'll make it legal for you in Illinois. This is that is additional to standard states and local sale tax. Also collect up to 3% of marijuana taxes, and many include Deerfield, Buffalo Grove, have decided to do so. The long lines at the marijuana shops are expected to proceed well through the weekend. I can't imagine they are ever going to be as long as they were yesterday, said Chris Crane, president or co-founder of Forefront Volunteers, which own Missouri South Shore Dispensary in South Chicago neighborhood. But I do imagine we're going to have lines just as for foreseeable futures. Before Michigan, before Mission opened Thursday, the line stretched down the side of the building. Other Chicago dispensaries had lines that smacked down, they snaked down blocks and around the corner and downstate. People waited in parking lots and fields. 500 people was lined up in a rise at one point Thursday morning, and hundreds of people flocked to Cresco Lab, Sunnyside Lakeview Dispensary. Other lines at 10 a.m. this morning rival exactly what we saw yesterday and were ramped up for day two, said Crisco spokesperson Jason Eckert. It's the marijuana flowers are the driest buds that can be smoked. It has experienced the greatest shortage. Pilot shortage have occurred in almost every state that went from medical to recreation cannabis sale. That will happen. If you make it legal other than medical, you have more people buying. That was a stupid. See, already seeing that occurred in Illinois. We have seen prices as high as $20 for a joint. Don't compare to 8 to 14 in most mature markets. $20 for a joint. That song used to have. I got five on it. I don't know how much it cost. It's beyond the original. They said vaping cartridges for $70, and most being 1 to 8 ounces being sold. Okay, bottom line, there's a lot of people smoking weed in Illinois. I don't smoke weed. I don't use drugs unless it be prescribed by the doctor. But y'all be safe out there. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.